Can't do it. I can't do it.
Don't do it. Right, that's what I need to open. This one. I need that one.
It's something to talk about with Dr. Fight, Brianna Murray, and Elle Ellis. A weekly roundup of current events and what's happening in our world.
Ooh, you better hurry up. Cut up.
Okay.
You cut up?
They cut off a little bit. Dr. Fight dropped his Monday motivation.
That's like you drop in your Monday motivation. Huh?
Oh, you need me to share it? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Let me.
You got it?
You drop in the Z.
I thought y'all had it.
You didn't send it.
No.
Hey.
Okay. There you go. Add that.
Okay.
I got damn ice pop.
Here's one.
Hey, day, ladies and gentlemen, journey with me to Genesis chapter number 8, verse number 1. And it declares, and God remembered Noah. Ladies and gentlemen, can I just encourage you by letting you know that God hasn't forgotten about you? That sometimes we wonder and if we're doing what God would have us to do, because life circumstances sometimes make us look to see if God is really going to bless us in our difficult seasons. It looks like he's blessing our neighbors and coworkers, family and friends. And sometimes we wonder, is he going to bless me? We asking God, here am I. And I'm wondering if God is going to show up. Where am I at in this line of blessings? Am I next, or has God forgotten about me? Well, Noah in this passage is telling to teach us that we have to get real about the mere fact that God has called us to do a task and he has not forgot about you. I got some good news. God hasn't forgotten about you. How do I know? Because we go through agony so we won't get arrogant before God make us and orchestrate our steps to get to our arrival. And in this text, Noah, preacher, prophet, is doing what God told him to do without the support of people. It's just him. It's just a few of his family members. And you need to understand and be encouraged by the fact that God will give you success without support. That we want to see the crowd behind us instead of facing and focusing on our destiny in front of us. Just stay focused in what God has called you to do. Let us pray. Heavenly Father, give us the endurance to keep going when the journey is difficult. Strengthen our hearts when we grow weary, and remind us that this season is only temporary. Help us to trust that you are working all things for our good and that brighter days are ahead. Fill us with hope, renew our strength each day, and help us finish this race with faith. Amen. Hey, I'll see you next week if God says the same. Grace and peace.
Oh. All right, you guys, welcome to Something to Talk About on this very warm Monday evening. I don't know what Dr. Fight is feeling down there, but we are at 105 today. So yeah, if you see me glistening, it's because the heat has come from outside to indoors. It's a little warm. Oh, yeah. It's a little warm. We're going to be over 100 degrees for the next 2 weeks. So there y'all go. So, all right, so let's get into it. We're wrapping up the end of June. That means the month of June we had the Black Music Month. We did the presidential center opening, Juneteenth. Oh, what else am I missing? Pride. Pride. Yeah, that was our wrap up yesterday. Pride Month, and I know I'm missing something else, but we'll get into all of that and then to top it off was the BET Awards, which was interesting. And the thing about the thing about the BET Awards was Drewski was a host, and they said he came up. Drewski came from dropped from the sky, the ceiling, to start the show. If I'm not mistaken. He jumped from the ceiling, and I didn't see the opening monologue, so I don't know what it was. They said it had people kind of like cringing a little bit. So I don't know. Dr. Fly might can fill us in on that one. But here's the thing: before we even started talking about the BET Awards, this is what I said, because Brandon mentioned something to me, and I mentioned something about the who are they going to honor this season, and she said Tiana Taylor, and I was like, for what? That was my thing, and I said I'm not trying to diss the girl. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to diss the young woman, but I don't know when icons became iconish, because she's iconish, maybe.
She's not even iconic.
Right.
Let's just go here. They said she's been in the game 20 years. Yeah. I don't know what 20 years they talking about, because the only thing I know is the last 10 when she married Demon Shump. Let's just go there. Start there. But let's just get this term iconic.
Yeah, let's walk, because I'm used to establish what an icon really is.
Let's just break down icons.
If you don't
when you say icon, you have reached like global status. When you say icon, that's like the Michael Jacksons, the Whitney Houstons, the Michael Jordans, the LeBron James. I'm trying to think of somebody else.
The Aretha Franklins.
The Aretha Franklins. That's when you think of icon. When you think so you mean to tell me in the middle of Aretha Franklin and Whitney Houston, you're going to put Tiana Taylor?
And let's not forget Miss Janet Jackson.
Yes. Well, I was getting to that, because then
okay.
I'm going to play a short clip. Yeah, I want y'all to see this. I want y'all to see this. And she should be crying for a reason, because ain't no way she deserved this.
Hall of Fame inductee, 5-time Grammy Award winner, previous BET Awards icon recipient, a global cultural force and visionary whose artistry has shaped generations around the world, the incomparable Janet Jackson!
Like, you go from Janet Jackson to Tiana Taylor. Like, what?
And can I say this? The only way I know about Tiana Taylor is the fact that when her husband was on Dance with the Stars, Iman Shumpert, and I said, okay, that's his wife. Oh, okay. Anything else? I can't name a single that she made. She got an award for some part with Leonardo DiCaprio. But anything from television to film, I know nothing. So they said she's been a dancer, choreographer for 20 years. And maybe in that arena, maybe people know her. But on a global stage, people always say, who the F is Tiana Taylor? I'm not trying to diss the woman, but I don't know you, and you're not iconic to me. Iconic means when I'm able to hear like a Whitney Houston song, or even a Charlie Wilson song, or a Gap Band song that you all play all over TikTok, that's iconic to me. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is.
We got that for go Lauryn Hill.
Okay, let's go Lauryn Hill.
Who also got nominated? Who also got the Living Legend Award?
Right, which she should have. Because there's history there.
The Fugees.
Yeah,
she started on the Fugees, and she broke out on her own.
Yes.
It was something that her daughter was there last night.
Yeah, so I'm not. So everybody who's saying that, oh my God, Tiana Taylor, I said, you all. This is what I want. Black people, can I go here? Stop creating these icons that you think are iconic or legends in your mind, because you're only a legend in your own mind. So maybe in her own mind she is, but I'm just saying I was completely not interested. Once they said that she was going to be the one, I said I ain't even interested to watch the BET Awards, because I only watch it for that reason anyway. And then when you said Tiana Taylor, I was like, no. So because it's been her season, is what they're saying, is that she's been all over the place, so she deserves an icon award. That is so stupid. And BET, I'm gonna let Dr. Fight have it after this. BET, if you can't do any better than these icons, these iconish people that you want to call to represent Black excellence, I mean, you do better, or stop doing it all, or wait until you can overhaul the whole icon thing, because this is some garbage. That was some garbage. Dr. Fight, go ahead, let it loose, my brother.
All right. So before I get to Miss Taylor. Let's just first talk about this award show. Let's talk about this award show. The entire award show. First of all, BT, help me understand something. Why you got 35 nominees for each category? Like, as they're reading these nominees, I lost count on how many people they nominate. Just take the top 3 or 4 and pick the winner. Why you got 12 people you naming for these awards? Like, this is ridiculous. After the first award, I was sitting there like, well, did they nominate everybody in the category? This is crazy. No, everybody that qualified got nominated.
You know how when you read like nominations and who won, it's like 5 names you read.
Yeah.
No, they go past. They're like paragraphs. You go like 8, 9 people down before you get to the next category. You like
so after 5, I'm lost anyway. I'm like, okay, who else is this? Is this a story or what? I'm lost. Okay.
I was lost. I tried, y'all. I knew today y'all was gonna want to talk about these awards, so I said, let me try to stomach watching the BET Award. And ladies and gentlemen, T.I. did not disappoint. You hear me? Came down on the crown. The king is back. And hey, everybody, every millennial in the planet had their hands up because we grew up Southwest Atlanta listening to T.I. That's right. That's right. Nelly. That's right. Under they mama E.I. Uh-oh. This is what we grew up listening to. You know what I'm saying? So I was hyped. I was hyped from jump. Now I wasn't happy with Drewski. I just gonna be honest with you. I thought they tried too hard for the comedy and it wasn't funny to me. Now somebody else might say, oh man, it was, wonderful, this, that, and third. That's your opinion. I'm giving mine right now. And so my opinion is it was trash. Now, the biggest thing that made him famous, to pick on the church when he came down on the whole skyline coming down the rope or whatever and landing, that made him go viral. And so he did it again, but it was a one-time sensation for me. Like, you redid a joke that you had already did on social media, and it wasn't funny. The cipher he did and all this other stuff that he did, it wasn't funny. But as I'm sitting here watching this show, this award show, they said Icon of the Year. And then they said Tiana Taylor. So I said, oh? And then they said Janet Jackson. I was like, so a real icon is recognizing somebody who got famous off of divorce?
Yeah.
I'm trying to understand. I ain't trying to diminish her career. I'm not trying to diminish her career. But when I think of the term icon, what does that mean today? It's icon in of itself mean longevity. So if you're telling me, and I've seen a few social media posts of people going for her defense, because a lot of people have been saying in outrage that they don't believe that she deserved this award, yada, yada, yada. So there's been some people going to her defense by saying that it's an icon of the year. It's not for longevity.
Okay.
Change the name then.
But can I interject? They just started saying that because that's not always how it's been when they talk about icons. Let's go back to when they recognized Uncle Charlie. They were all the way back to his years with the Gap Band. And then his individual. So why all of a sudden now is it because it's because it's yearly? That's a bunch of bull crap.
We don't have to go back. We don't have to go back to Uncle Charlie. Just go back to last year. You did 4 people. You did Mariah Carey. You say longevity. You did Jamie Foxx.
Yeah.
You did Snoop Dogg.
Whatever.
And then you did Kirk Franklin.
Yeah.
So and you called the icon and you said icon of the year then. So make up your mind of what it's going to be. Is it going to be a yearly thing, or is it going to be for their entire career? And because what they're saying makes no sense.
Right.
Okay, she had a nice year. What do you do?
Yep. And then the other thing is that when you talk about, to me, the icon of longevity, let's even look at, I can't stand him. Let's look at Kevin Hart. So Kevin Hart to me is iconish because A, he's not funny, But he's done some movies and he's made some money and things of that nature. How much money can you say if Tiana Taylor has done a film? How much when you talk gross wise or film wise? What are you talking about? There is no way that this girl should be talking about icon, even if it's for the year. She still hasn't done that in a year. She did one damn film with Leonardo DiCaprio. Okay, what else? What else? This is what I'm talking about. The whole dumb down effect. You all are dumbing down the excellence of Black people by not getting people like that, and I don't like that. I don't like it.
I just don't understand. This award has generated a lot of debate, and the title "Icon of the Year" should be reserved for artists with several more decades of influence, as we said today. While others, argue Tiana's body of work across multiple disciplines justify this recognition, right? They think she's been in film, she's been in music, she's been in entertainment. She's been a groundbreaking individual in multiple different genres. But just because you do something don't mean people know you did it. You weren't good. Don't know. And then no one has recognized you for anything you've done in film. You've been in shows. You've been in movies. Here recently, she was in this Netflix movie with Kevin Hart.
What the hell was that?
And it wasn't good. I mean, what is it called? 72 Hours, I think is the show called, the movie or whatever.
Yeah. Well, you just told me something because I didn't. What was that?
I just saw the trailer the other day after finished. I got to talk about this on the couch with Dr. Fight, the polygamist. All right, I'll get back to that in a second. But I had finished watching The Polygamist, and then I came across another suggested show on Netflix for 72 hours. I watched the trailer, and it was Tiana Taylor, and then she got recognized on Sunday for the Icon of the Year. I said, "This has got to be crazy."
Who was that?
She said that body is banging. Give her an award for that.
You know what?
Hey, I can't deny that.
I'm not going to deny that either.
When she turned to the side and I saw the half boob there, and I was like, "Okay, Tiana, all right now." And then she walked across. I was like, "You ain't an icon, but hey,
She's an icon for fitness there.
Right. And what did I keep saying? This is our new term, icon-ish, which means she may be working up to that status, but baby, she has not gotten there yet. She's not icon. And I always said when she have on a beautiful dress, she's gorgeous. I think her body and her hair is always on point. I love the short hairdo. I'm cool with that. She is not. First of all, the girl can't.
Here's the thing. Do you know people want to fight me today? Because I was, that mother gig. I was I'm like, she should not have got an icon award. Yeah, as I call my Z babies.
Oh, the Z babies.
Right, they wanted to fight me. They like, you don't know what you're talking about. She's uber talented. At doing what? I said, because up until 10 years ago, I only knew she met them on Shepherd.
That's when I said, well, who was that? And then and then she became more famous when she divorced him. That's when the fame came in. I was like, oh, they getting divorced? Oh, I thought they were such a nice couple. But they talking about, okay, this is what I'm gonna say. I recognized her when she was. What you said she did an award for Usher or something. She was and she came hanging from a string.
Oh yeah.
And she had on a silver ensemble. Yeah. And I said, who was that? They said, oh, that's what you call it. And they said she gonna sing her latest song. And I said, well, what is it? I never heard it on the radio anyway after that, so I don't know. So what you all think about is talent, and I don't know. Y'all Z babies need some help. You all need some.
These are the same people that thought K. Michelle could sing.
Oh Lord Jesus!
Till that song came out, she talked about "Can you get who sing through their nose?" First of all, like, come on, like, what are we doing here?
Oh my God!
But I have told y'all on this very show for years that BET is running out of people to recognize. They're running out of folk.
But then you know what? If you're running out of people, then wait until you can do something different, and maybe revamp the whole I don't know icon thing. Yeah, but then stop doing it because these fly by night people that you all are trying to recognize, it's disgusting. I mean, to me, it just dumbs down the excellence of Black folks. There's a lot of Black people who are doing a lot of great things. And I'm not going to take her talent away from her. I mean, I don't really know if she can sing either, to be honest. I mean, I've heard some stuff she's done. I don't know. I literally don't know. I mean,
I mean, to be honest with you, it was Tiana Taylor's night last night.
It's been her whole year, Dr. Fight. Let's be honest, it's been her whole year.
Well, she got the Fashion Vanguard Award, right? She got the, what'd you say?
Oh, no, you're good.
I was saying Lakeisha Mobley, so I was Pastor Mobley. Okay.
She got the Best Actress Award.
Supporting actress.
Best Actress. I mean,
no.
I think for BET Award she got Best Actress. I think.
So I just got to see her acting because I've never seen any of it.
She got the Video Director of the Year award.
For what?
I don't know.
Okay, see, that's what I'm talking about right there.
Nobody knows what she does.
Right.
I don't know. I just know she got that award.
I might give her props if I knew what she did.
But I want to say, well, who was her marketing team? Who are, because you need to tell me what she does and then put it out there. I have no idea what this girl is doing. I don't. But
maybe people stop complaining if they know what she did.
Right. Just give me a body of work that I can look at, that I can say, oh, yeah, she was good in that. I can't do it.
I know what she did. She had a great divorce attorney. That was fun.
I knew you.
Dr. Price, she had a phenomenal attorney.
She did. She took that man to the cleaners.
Well, but you know what I got to say? He didn't complain about it. You ever heard him going on social media bashing her, which he could. He has not done that.
He's wonderful, but I'm just saying, if she's doing all these things,
why you need all this money?
And she's making all this money, why he the only one paying for the kids' school?
Listen, she took that man to the cleaners. You hear me? That man, when they got divorced, ain't signed the NBA contract in years, and she sued him like he had owned his own record company and was going platinum. Like, she took that man for everything. That's why I'm glad he landed that gig at ESPN. And now he can't talk to save his life, but he is a commentator on ESPN, and he is getting his checks. He up there, I'm just like, I feel like this.
Dr. Fight her down.
No, he talked like that.
I'm like, this man got a job because he got child support. That's the only reason why. I take it up to BET.
He is sitting there like he is on the couch just talking. Like, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, Amanda, if you don't open up your mouth, boy.
He needs some coaching.
I said he needs some coaching. Yeah, he needs some coaching. Yeah.
Cause you can tell he's learning because his posture be all like, he kind of be like hunch his shoulders like this, like straighten your posture up. That helps you.
But wouldn't it? Y'all need to sit him in to make sure to make him tell him sit up straight. Look in the camera. Enunciate your words clearly.
He worked for ESPN and in turn Disney. They pay the coach him. I ain't got to.
Okay, well, so all you all can stop getting mad. Let's take a look at the fashion from what you call it too. So pull it up.
Unless he gonna give me sign me a check for what he making, maybe I'll coach it.
Well, I'm glad he getting some money. I'm just saying I don't want, because I know we're gonna get some. They always do say you are just hating on her because of her body, because she's cute or whatever. First of all, I don't think she all that cute. I'm gonna be honest, but I think her short haircut is killer. I mean, that's all. Yeah, I mean, overall average looking, she all right. I mean, does she have a good body? Most certainly. But other than that, I really don't know.
I'm just saying, her marketing team, whatever she's
doing, her marketing team is suck ass. I'm gonna be honest to tell y'all.
Let us know so we can help her out. I don't know.
I'm just telling you, it sucks. Now I forgot who this is, but this was the BET red carpet.
Well, they look as bad as they can.
She got on an oversized raincoat and a dude and a dude. I can't stand it because that's what it is. I don't know why you all laughing at me.
Because you just hit the drive by like it's an oversized raincoat. And what is wrong with her hair?
And she had a do-rag on, so it's like she was caught in the rain. And she said, "Well, this is what I'm gonna go in it. It's a big ass garbage bag.
I can't.
And it zip up in the front. That's what it is.
I can't.
Okay, so you are a fail. You're miserable. You're a fail. But I forgot the chick's name. What is her name?
I forgot her name too.
Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. I got. Hold on. This is
Oh, he got a comment. What is it?
Oh,
Y'all know what she was going for?
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me show you real quick. Let me show you.
Oh.
oh.
I can't with Dr. Fight.
We all that. Okay, let me share this. Let me share this image.
She was going for, and then look at he got the ties at the bottom like he pulled a string for the garbage bag. I mean, what is that?
But we look as bad as we.
No, we look as ignorant as possible.
Oh God, no!
What is this? What is that?
I know what it is. But I gotta take her down real quick.
Who is that?
Missy Elliott.
Missy Elliott.
Yeah.
With the garbage
I
bag.
can't bear the rain.
Oh.
Okay.
You might have a point there, though.
No, but you know when Missy Elliott was heavy, she always wore them weird looking clothes. She still wears.
Okay, Missy. But she Missy Elliott. Who are you? I don't even know your name.
Speaking of,
who is it?
Ain't that Roxy?
That's not Roxy. No, Drossel or something. Her name is.
Oh, okay. She like Roxy.
But her dress is not bad.
It's not bad.
Hair is not bad.
Here's my thing though. What's with the gathering like right there?
Oh, to accent the fatty parts.
Yes.
I don't know. I guess they say embrace your thickness right there. But oh, she doesn't look bad. That's not a bad red carpet BET. Her hair is on point, looking nice. Makeup is good.
She was very nice. I'm just trying to figure out that part.
Although the dress is kind of like old school, you know, with the shoulders and stuff. It's kind of a classic look. But I'm not mad at her.
She looks like Michael Jackson.
Look, I'm just,
you know what?
Look, here's the thing. I'm not mad because she's classy. I don't see her boobs.
She's covered up. She's covered up. Yep.
You know, she still got some little sexy.
Her mom said,
Y'all tell me that's not a Michael Jackson nose. Y'all tell me that.
I'm not even going to even agree with you on that. No.
He said Michael Jackson.
He said Michael Jackson nose. I'm not going to even agree with him on that. No.
That look like Michael Jackson in drag. Don't do that.
Oh Lord.
I'm not gonna put that on that young woman.
Notes.
I'm not gonna put that on her.
Next.
I'm not.
Let's go to Queen.
Okay, here we go. Miss Queen Latifah.
What is with Queen in the big jackets?
I don't know because she's lost weight, so I don't know why she's still wearing the big oversized stuff. Girl, show off those curves. You done worked hard for them. But this again, I like the black, but this is like a hefty bag. Well, a hefty bag with the tie here, the tie here, the tie there.
Or I'm thinking the down comforter.
It could be a down comforter too, but I think it's a hefty bag.
What in the bubble wrap is going on here?
Exactly.
Not the bubble wrap.
Yeah. Queen used to could pull off some pretty decent looks, but as of late,
but it's like she done lost the weight, and it's like she's still dressed like she's fat.
There you go, right? You know when you're right, because when you've been heavy so long, and you got to figure out how to redress your body, and you try. So she's still dressing like she's still real thick, and she's not. And whoever your team is dressing you, she said, you know what? Why don't we accent this? You know, you slim down.
Because you can tell she got like a nice fitted dress on.
Like right up in here with the waist and stuff. Yeah. But you got all this extra fabric right here, right there. You know.
Show
it off.
Even if you were going to do a jacket like that, stop it right here.
All right, now y'all got to stop talking about Queen now. Because even though I turned off the BET Awards, when I got back in the bed and turned my TV back on and peeked over, her and Common was on the stage giving mad respect to Lauryn Hill, all right? So, I mean, she made it up for how she repped with Lauryn Hill last night. So, I big up. Now, she can't dress to save her life, but I'm telling you right now, she did her thing on that stage.
You know, Queen has tried to become as fashionista as, you know, later in life. I'm going to need you maybe not to try so hard. But you know, but anytime Queen is in the room, I like seeing her. I just don't like the ensemble that she wears.
Hey, Queen.
Hey, Queen.
Speaking of Common, by the way.
Now, I don't know what the hell Common was. What is this Common? What is this here? It looked like pajamas or lounging outfit that he just put on. I don't understand what this is, Common.
What is that, Paisley?
Yeah, what? You say Paisley? What?
Paisley.
Oh, Paisley. Yeah, it's got some colors going on there.
Is that? I think is that like a skull?
I've seen you look much better on the red carpet, honey. I don't. There you go. Make, and then the shoes, no, not working.
Oh, he got like he trying to do the Chinese inspired because I'm like the Chinese dragons.
Really?
That what that is?
That's what it looked like.
You need to let him know you in America, Jack.
Yeah, come on. I see you look much, much better.
See,
Maybe you should have checked with Jennifer before you left the house.
Apparently he didn't.
Yeah,
because she let you walk out the house.
I would have said, what you walk with that on?
No.
Yeah.
Now he had it on when he went to the house. He changed that at the hotel.
Yeah.
Is that Lizzo?
Yeah, it's Lizzo.
It's a bathing suit with something over top of it. What is this?
Oh, Lizzo, can I ask this question, y'all? Why are you still showing your ass? Why do you still feel the need to show your behind after all these years?
Because that's how she started.
And she lost weight, but did she ask her put I'm not picking on you.
She put some.
But I said she put some back on.
She put some right here. No, she put some.
What you mean she put some pads or something?
She probably got her
Some booty things or something.
Yeah, them some injections.
Yeah, I wasn't. That's injections. That ain't she put no. She put some in the butt.
Girl,
she got the Shaka Khan hairdo though. I ain't holding her now. She got the
That's why
Shaka
I
Khan.
didn't recognize. I'm like, oh, we the one blonde. Okay.
I'm not mad at the hair.
Shaka Khan.
I'm not mad at the hair, but that I just don't like.
She got a bathing suit with a curtain on over the top.
There you go. I was trying to figure out what. Yeah, I'm like, what is this? What is this?
You know what this put me in the mind of back in the day when I lived in New York. Y'all remember? I don't know if y'all old enough to remember this. In the doorway, you used to have these like little bead things that came down.
Yeah.
That's what that looked like to me. It looked like it's coming down the door opening and you got to walk through the beads.
And you always tell somebody was coming because you were here.
Oh my
That's
God.
right. That's right. I don't know if y'all had them down south, but up north we had the beads that came down. And but y'all was in Chicago, so y'all probably had that up there.
Oh, you know we had. You know you had that. You know that. And the funny part about it, if you go in one of them stores, back they still got them right now. They still got it right now.
Yeah, give me a couple of them. Matter of fact, I'm gonna talk to my wife. I'm gonna decorate my office like that. I'm putting me some.
Oh God, I don't think you're gonna win that argument, but you go ahead and try.
Like you always knew somebody was coming because you hear the beads.
What? Right. So if they went at the front, you could hear the beads, and then you know somebody was in the store. So yeah.
Yep.
But Lizzo, I like the hair. I just don't understand the need for the whole see-through effect. I'm not feeling that one.
Yeah, she got the Shaka Khan cooking for her.
Yeah, she got the
look. Shaka put on some clothes. Shaka put on some clothes. I ain't never.
No, we talking about the hairdo. We ain't talking about the outfit.
Oh, I was gonna say, look at Tip, y'all.
T.I. in the building.
Oh, T.I. cut the dreads off. Thank God.
When did he have dreads? Because I didn't have no dreads
Last year.
Really?
Yep. He had
Southside Atlanta.
T.I. Look at T.I.
As T.I. say, bring them out.
Yeah, I was just looking at him. He got the nice suit on. I said, Dr. Fight, I like this suit. Dr. Fight, what you think about this suit?
Well, you know, this suit is a nice. It ain't dark. I just think it's too much of the same thing. The pattern of the suit is classic, but then you got the same pattern of shirt, same pattern of tie. It needs a little contrast for me, Tip. I'm sorry.
If you were gonna do like the tie and the shirt and the jacket, you should have done black pants. That's my personal opinion.
I mean, well, this is like a whole 70s vibe to me. That's what it looks like to me.
Look, I like it. I'm glad T.I. got a haircut.
I'm just glad T.I. I'm just like he dressed up, he put a suit on. So you know what? I'm just thankful for that. I mean, I like it.
Pastor Patterson don't like the pants because y'all he like to show his ankles when he like.
Oh no, no, he didn't.
He like my skinny jeans. This is how pants supposed to be tailored on men, but I keep trying to tell Pastor Patterson he want to show ashy ankles all the time. He's telling them when you going out with me, you got to have your pants that hit the top of your shoes. You know what I'm saying?
But
he like the European cut.
That's why he like. I was gonna say he like that. That's the style right there, cut right there.
He like that.
European. He Afro-American.
but I understand what Dr. Fight is coming from. I want to see your ankles.
But that's the style for a lot of men. They like that.
These kids, no, don't put men them on this now. That's the style. That's the style of these kids out here nowadays. They want to wear their pants so tight and short
Right. That's fine if you want them tight and short, but can you invest in some lotion?
I don't even.
I don't wanna see Ashley.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't want to see a man in a tight short pants because that's just not sexy to me. But if that's what they like, okay. But I first of all, let's go here. Black men have high booties. Y'all got some high rear ends. So the fact that you all want to wear some tight pants, the European fit, that's only gonna accent the fact that y'all rear ends sit on your back. So that's not the right cut for you.
Remember my doctor,
Which one?
my OBGYN.
Oh yeah, he had them on too. He had them on too. I was like, damn. So I'm like, yeah, I don't really want to see a man with the short pants.
And you'll be trying to look, but you're like, wow.
Well, look, to me, if I saw Dr. Fight with some short pants, I'm like, where you going with them pants on? Because Dr. Fight is all 6'4". Why in God green earth would you walk around with?
Whoa. Remove me from this conversation immediately.
But I'm just saying, you all are 6'4". Why in the world would I want to see Dr. Fight with some ankles? Look at him. He get out of his feelings, but why do I want to see a man that tall with your ankles out?
I can see something that tall with the ankles out.
And Justin, I hope Justin didn't want to wear them like that either.
Oh, please.
Okay, because a tall man and a tall man of color, y'all had too much rear end on the back. I'm just saying. Just had too much rear end on the back. Okay, give me my another one. Let me go. That's why he gets so sensitive. Why he gets so sensitive?
He said remove him from
He said remove him from the color. Okay, now.
Hey, Kiki.
Hey, Kiki. I said this is Kiki Palmer right here.
And Kiki said she should be hosting the BET Awards, and I agree.
Is that what she said?
Yeah, she told
That's what she said. She snatched the mic from Drewski and said, I don't know how you got this. Is what BET be doing. I should have been the host of this.
Oh,
and
no,
I completely agree. Completely, Kiki. Are you with me?
You know what? I love the dress. I mean, if you got the body like that to wear, work it, Kiki. And her hair is cute, but them shoes are extremely high. I mean, I can't float them heels.
They pretty.
But she working it, baby. Work it, honey.
Them pretty.
Work it, Kiki.
She got that backwards like right there. I'm gonna give you a peek, but you can't look at it.
Right now if you want to, I don't know if you can compare her body to Tiana Taylor. I mean, they both pretty much. I think they're pretty even.
Go ahead, Kiki.
I think they're pretty even.
Go ahead,
When I saw this, I said, this is instantly Kiki Palmer.
Go ahead, boo.
Yeah. And it's not trashy.
No,
it's not trashy.
Go ahead, boo.
Now, since we're talking about Kiki Palmer, if you were gonna go this way, let's go back to the whole iconish Bush. I would prefer you give it to Kiki Palmer because Kiki has a resume. But what you said, Akilah and the Bee, this child has an extensive resume compared to Tiana Taylor. You can point to stuff that she has done.
The girl won Entertainer of the Year at the NAACP.
There you go. So if they said we're gonna honor Kiki Palmer,
she has her podcast.
I would say okay, but for Tiana Taylor, no.
She has her podcast. She just had Sierra and Russell Wilson on her podcast.
Okay.
Like everybody knows Kiki Palmer.
Yes.
Here's the thing. When you say Tiana Taylor, it should not be a who after her name. Hello. You should not say her name. See how
okay, then.
I'm just saying. I asked people like my age and above. I said, Tiana Taylor. They said who?
Ain't Tiana 35?
Yeah, about 36 or something, right?
36, and people say who?
Yeah. Well, and this is why. So when we were talking about it in front of my mom, my mother's up there. But I said, we talked about her. My mom, she said, who is that?
See, when somebody say your first and last name and then
Is
who come after
that is not good.
That is a problem.
Yeah, that is a problem. Yeah, that's not good.
That is a problem.
Yeah, that is not.
I don't know why everybody got to laugh at me, but I'm just saying that's a problem.
I mean, that was a good one right there. He said, who? And that's everybody who says that, right? And if you get defensive and want to defend, how you are going to defend the indefensible? I mean, I'm just asking a legitimate question. Who is she?
And then you mean you're being disrespectful.
Disrespectful is honoring somebody who does not have a body of work. That's disrespectful. And then you try to pass it off by bringing out Janet Jackson to give it to her as if she's a heavyweight.
Right.
Get the hell out of here.
Right. Then let me legitimize the award I'm giving her.
Right. Bring out Janet Jackson.
Let's bring out Janet, who's an icon her own self. Y'all need to stop. BET need to be shot today.
I don't know if Janet, Janet, why you do it? Just want to come out? Did you want to come out the house and make us? What you come out to do that for?
I'm sorry.
I would have been like, well, who? I'm almost positive Janet Jackson said, "Who is this?"
Who's that?
Right, exactly.
And then had to make up the speech because then she go to speech, and I've watched her grow and mature over the last 20 years. Janet, stop lying.
Oh yeah, Janet, he was really lying. Yeah, Janet.
Janet was selling that. I'm like, sell the pitch, girl, sell the pitch.
Right, because if you look at, do we talk about Janet Jackson? Janet has a body of work.
I want Janet a t-shirt though. You see her t-shirt?
They said she was channeling Michael in the whole outfit. Janet was.
Yeah,
Janet, look, listen, 60. Janet Jackson at 60, rocking it. I had to give it to her. Pull up her picture. Yeah.
I ain't got a picture.
Yes, you did it.
Oh, I ain't opened it because it was tripping. Hold on.
Janet Jackson was rocking it.
Where's my girl Janet? Where is
You see it?
it's in here.
You guys got to give it to her at 60. Yeah.
Okay, maybe I don't have her. I'll find it and show them.
Oh yeah. Okay. 60.
But,
Okay.
But yeah, I'm just saying, nobody. Tiana Taylor and who? That's like almost becoming a regular thing.
Yeah. And sometimes it's okay when people want to say they want to give you an honor for so. Sometimes it's okay to say no. Sometimes it really is okay to say, well, you know what? No, I don't think I'm deserving of that right now.
I'm not there yet.
Yeah, exactly.
My goodness. Who said something?
Who? Wait. Yeah.
Pastor said, I like her.
Well, Pastor, we said we don't like her.
I like her too. I just don't know what she's done.
She's just not deserving of the icon award. She's icon-ish.
I think
she may be working her way toward it.
Did he say I think people sleep on her?
Yeah.
Hell, I don't
No,
know
her marketing team didn't do her any justice. We don't know what she's done. Like,
right.
It's one thing to say they sleeping on her, like being able to know what she done and judging what she did by saying, oh, she wasn't good at it. No, we just don't know what she did to be even judging on it. So it's not like we sleep on her. Her career is sleep. Like it hadn't woken up. You know what I'm saying? Like the public don't know about her career.
I mean, like they say you snooze.
You don't know what you don't know.
Yeah,
I'm snoozing on her career because I don't know. And then they say you see her everywhere. Well, where?
Like you made a reference earlier. You said before Michael B. Jordan won the Oscar. You said people said when he did like the movie Fruitvale Station, and people said they knew of him from All My Children, but they didn't know him from some of the other movies that he had made. Until he said he did Black Panther. Then he became more notable. Creed.
See, that's the problem right there. That's the problem. Pastor say go look at her catalog. Therein lies the problem. If I got to Google you to find out why you deserve this award, therein lies the problem. Like you ain't got to Google Michael Jackson. You ain't got to Google Michael Jordan. You ain't got to Google LeBron James. You ain't got to Google, some of the most iconic people because their catalogs are publicly known and widespread because anytime they do something, they're successful at doing it. It's a widespread attraction to their talent. Mm-hmm. Now, whether or not you think that they're talented, they're best, or this, that, and the third, you at least know about them. If I got to Google you, you don't reach icon status. Like
there you go.
When you think of what do you think when you hear Harpo Studios? Where is that? What's that? Oprah?
That's Oprah. You already know that's Oprah, right?
It's
I ain't gotta Google Oprah.
Right. You have keywords that you say.
When you use the phrase or title "color purple," you automatically think about Oprah Winfrey.
When you think when you say the GOAT, where does that come?
Michael Jordan for me.
Okay, some is Kobe Bryant, some is LeBron. When you say Akron, Ohio, hello, who comes from? Where does that go?
Who the hell where that go?
LeBron James.
Oh.
Like when you just have to say two things to describe somebody and you know that person, that's icon status.
Even the little turd that I don't like, and I can't stand Kevin Hart. But when you say
when you think of Ride Alone,
right? Yeah, certain.
I agree, Pastor Patterson. Her body is wonderful.
That's
so is that the reason why she can win an icon award? Is because of her body.
Two things can be true at the same time. She does not deserve to be icon number one, but she does have an iconic body. That's number two. Like two things can be true in this scenario. Okay, we're not gonna call her icon. However, the sculpture by which God has. Never mind. Let me just.
Dr. Fight, I'm saying you're doing a much. Leave that one alone. Leave that one alone. But again, there are a lot of women out there who have banging bodies too. That they don't. It does not relegate them to icon status.
Well, this apparently is Tiana's year.
And you know what? Hey, good for them. I just completely disagree with the whole icon status. When I have to say who and what she did and what, that's a problem for me. That's a problem. Huge problem.
That's what I'm saying.
When everybody's next word and you say Tiana Taylor and they say who?
That's why I said I'm not Googling you to figure out who I am. And you know it's funny people talk about Google, but this was a separate story. But Doc Rivers did that. I guess some people didn't know who Doc Rivers was as a coach, and he told people to Google him, and so people was ranking him over the coach. They're like, man, you ain't won in like 2 decades.
Yeah, but he still got more stats than Tiana Taylor. If you say Doc Rivers, he still got more. When you say Doc Rivers to me, right? I know. Oh, the basketball player, former basketball player. Yeah, I can relate to that.
When you say Golden State Warriors,
I can relate to that.
Steph Curry.
Yeah, I can relate to that.
Which we're gonna get to that in our sports wrap up. If the Golden State do what they about to do, no.
Okay, well let's not go. Let's go to the next thing.
My son is happy if they do.
Tell your son no, he don't want that. Because all Brown going. First of all, can I be clear? Take your old ass down, sit down somewhere.
So
you 41 or 42 years of age, and that's not old by basic everyday standards. But you 41 or 42 years old, boy. Your knee. I know your knees are there because mine hurt. And I'm
we wait till we get to the sports section.
I'm just saying, why would that be the new geriatric team? Like, why?
Oh my God, come on. All right, let's go time. Let's go.
But anyway,
so during the month of June, like I said, we wrapped up with the BET Awards. But let's go back a little bit. Let's step back a little bit. So during the month, of course, we opened up the whole president. Let's go to the Obama Center. The Obama Center is like the place to be. I think this year, and I mean for a lot of years to come. Because
that was a lot of walking.
Yeah, me and Brandon Bray went, baby. We didn't even get because we didn't have tickets for the inside, but just the outside alone. It's like going up some hills, going on here. It was a lot going on. But let me show y'all this video. Let me tell you how black folk. How you know how to break it in?
Before you can say, I'm gonna go ahead. There's a portion at the Obama president called the Great Lawn, where it's the green space. You got to walk up.
It's Obama Great Lawn.
Right. I had to chase my little boy up there. Little boy tried to do me in. Lord Jesus.
Woo. And it's my responsibility. I said I'm not going up there. I have to lay down the road down the hill.
It was hot. And I said by the third time I went there, I was gonna roll back down the hill myself.
I'm not going up there.
God have mercy.
You have to know your body. That's my body said, don't take your ass up there. And I had to go down.
I was fine for everything. You got to chase a 4-year-old. Look here.
But this is how when black folks just love somebody, love something. This is how you break it in. This is how you know it's the place to be. Watch this video.
You're in the strategic cash era.
All right. So this was on opening. Actually, so the black folks they just broke out and danced at the Obama Presidential Center, and so people have not gone there. That is that's the John Lewis Pavilion, right there, and so it's right in front. As you walk up, it's right there in the front, and I was like, yeah, I can see them getting down right there. I can see them getting them down right there, and then right on the other side you'll see Michelle and Barack's statue. But it's absolutely beautiful. So that's why y'all got to hurry and come visit.
I walked about 2 miles.
It won't be till 2027. Don't worry.
Well, they're supposed to release some tickets that they said between from July to September.
Release a new batch of tickets.
Yes. So
I ain't worried. It ain't gonna be till next year.
He said it's gonna be till next year. But it is a beautiful space. It's a beautiful space to see from the.
I got a question now. Y'all just showed them doing the electric slide out there. Who was the DJ? Like, where the music coming from?
Yeah.
I think that was for a Juneteenth celebration, so they had like a DJ.
They
out
on the
there.
property on the yeah.
Cause I'm about to say they just playing that random music outside like that. Now you know this is a black event. Cause I mean,
No, because that was the formal opening day for everyone that day. So you had people. And here's the thing: when we first got there, I was like, "Oh, okay, we got security right here." So they got the federal people there. They got the dogs there. So y'all can want to go to that crazy. If you won't treat them dogs, they'll eat your ass up. Because them dogs are like, me, bro. I was like, the one dog that they train,
right?
They are.
Right.
Woo.
The one dog, it looked at me. I'm like, that dog will eat
I said, girl, don't make eye contact with that dog.
That dog,
pass that dog.
That dog will eat a chunk out your what.
But you can feel secure there because they are all the federal officers there. Like I said, the dogs there. The Chicago PD is always there.
Right, and
but it is an absolute beautiful
it's
facility.
a sight to be over.
It really is. And when you say in the middle of the south side, baby, not that it's bad, but I'm saying it's literally right there. So if you go to University of Chicago for anything, just look on down, just look down the midway, and there's this Obama thing right there. There's Obama Center right there. So it's a beautiful place.
It's definitely a center.
It is. And every time we open that way, I said, well, let me just go and pass here again because I have to get my view in. Because it's amazing.
Beautiful.
It's just amazing. So Michelle, when she said her speech, it's for everyone. It literally is. It's for everyone to go there and enjoy. And most of the time, there's more white folks than it is black folks. Just so y'all know, it's more white people than it be black folks.
And they're like, "Hey, how you doing?"
Right? You're like, "Oh, okay."
Oh,
I said, but some of y'all here now, because some of y'all probably voted for Trump. But I will come on let y'all enjoy Obama Center. But some of y'all probably voted for Trump anyway. But we'll let that slide.
And we still at the playground. This is just so amazing for the kids.
The playground is amazing. So Dr. Pike, she'll have a ball. So that's really good. And then the basketball court. Dr. Pike, you want to lace up and play a game or two? That's huge.
NBA size.
Ooh, yes, it's huge.
They ain't ready for me to give them the business. You know what I'm saying? They ain't ready.
Hey, look, you might run into President Obama because he always out there on the court.
He can get the business now.
Yeah, so that was really great to see. Let's celebrate now for the month of June. Then look at Dr.
Or if you need a left hand, either way, right. I need to take left. Which one you want? Doing with the hezzy cross. 2-step.
Well, go bring your gym shoes and lace on up and go out there because you got somebody that can play a game with you. But it is absolutely, well done. Very well done. But when you go in there, when you're in like the John Lewis Pavilion right there in the front, and they created this big old arch. So if you all see something, they pick up this big old arch. So I think it's supposed to be a symbol of the bridge, I believe. But it's absolutely beautiful. And then he even put Nan's name on there. So Nancy Pelosi, she is one of the welcome center or something. So they say it's the Nancy Pelosi Pavilion. So he was kind of respecting all the people that were part of his cabinet back in the day. So it's absolutely gorgeous. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. So well done. And who else we got for what else? And so in June we said goodbye to People Bryson, one of my all-time favorite singers, Lord Jesus. People Bryson and did they just bury him? Well, he been gone for about 2-3 weeks.
About a week ago. Because they live his home gone.
Oh,
that
okay.
remind me of something.
No, he didn't. Anytime he pull up the glass, he about to say something that's really jacked up. But okay, come on.
So last night on the BET Awards, they did the whole memorial.
Right,
and they had Erica Campbell.
Huh?
Erica Campbell singing the song.
She was singing.
Singing.
Okay.
Right. So have y'all seen Erica Campbell's viral video?
No. What is it about? The only thing I've seen about Erica is that Erica did a new made for TV film on Lifetime. That's the only thing that I've seen of her as of late is this new movie from Lifetime. And I couldn't hardly even recognize her. I was like, who is this? She had on this horrible big long wig. And I was like, what is this? I understand the message behind the film. But I just really couldn't really. That was all her. That was just her. That's why you.
Nah.
Dr. Fight showing.
Oh, he's showing us something. What is this here?
She did the singing last night, and this was sent to me while she was singing.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
People notice some stuff.
What is
it?
public?
Text and say, "Hey baby, I'm home," and I say, "Hey baby, I'm at the strip club." She would have to find me at the strip club, and I said, "Well, I'll be home. You know, when I see you. I wouldn't even leave. This is what she had to deal with. When we first opened our church, I realized I hadn't even apologized for it. So in front of the church, I said, "Baby, I'm sorry for every night that I came home smelling like the stripper." I would get a text and say, "Hey baby, I'm home," and I say, "Hey baby, I'm at the strip club."
Okay, Warren.
That's her husband giving that confession and looking at her face. She did not know he was going to be talking about that.
Okay, well, play it again. Let me see her face again. Let me see.
She said,
It was like after
play
we
it again. Let me see her face.
Because she probably was like something we just have to keep a mystery.
Cause her whole eyebrow went what?
Let me see that again.
She trying to hold it in the best way she can. Look at her. Look
Yes,
at her.
got eyes closed.
She would have to find me at the strip club, and I said, "Well, I'll be home. You know, when
Well,
I
she
see you."
blanking profusely.
I wouldn't even leave.
Yeah, she.
This is what she had to deal with. When we first opened our church, I realized I hadn't even apologized for it.
She can't. You know how.
So in front of the church, I said, "Baby, I'm sorry for every night that I came home smelling like the stripper." I would get a text and say, "Hey baby, I'm
She
home," and I
blinked
say,
35
"Hey
million
baby,
times.
I'm at the strip club." She would have to find me at the strip club, and I said, "Well, I'll be home. You know, when I see you. I wouldn't even leave. This is what she had to deal with. When we first opened our church, I realized I hadn't even apologized for it.
She's trying not to go on.
So in front of the church, I said, "Baby, I'm sorry for every night that I came home smelling like the stripper." I would get a text and say, "Hey."
I can't.
Yeah, she was blinking an awful lot. she was like,
Cause she's trying to control herself.
yeah, maybe it would have been better for her to get up and just kind of leave and let him have his moment. And she was like, "Oh, okay, well, I didn't really want to be a part of that." But at first, what do men got to all with the Warren is not a looker. Then to me, get this first. Warren is not a looker. Why all of us who are not a looker have to cheat? Well, that's all I want to know.
So wait, strip club is cheating?
He said he was smelling like the stripper. So he did more than just watch the stripper. I mean, he got
That
lap
means
dances.
that she was doing a dance.
He got lap dances, and he got probably something else. Because she had said that Warren did cheat on her back in the day. She had said that. But I understand you, Pastor Warren, that you want to make some confessions, but some things, okay? All right. So is it time for Dr. Fight now?
Yes.
Oh, it's time. I'm right on time.
Let me ask y'all a question. Y'all seen this this new show on Netflix called Polygamous?
I don't do Netflix, so I'm gonna tell you no, I have not.
I have.
You said you had. Have you watched all 22 episodes?
I started the first one and I got hooked. I was like, wait.
Let me tell you something. Now let me just, for all those out here watching or listening today. First of all, let me tell you, if you're gonna go watch Polygamous, you gotta be prepared. It's in another language and they do the English overdubs. So it's not like, so the show based out of Africa. Okay, South Africa. And
Pastor Patterson.
What he say?
He said black.
that's right. Black men don't cheat. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Pastor Patterson stopped there. You know we know better. I don't even know why you said that. I don't even know why you said that, Pastor Patterson.
Because it's the truth.
Yeah, and the truth ain't in there.
The truth is in there.
I don't know what y'all. Maybe you can speak for YouTube, but on that,
Present your facts to the court.
what y'all said? He said black men don't cheat,
He's present your facts.
and I'm gonna say that ain't true. I know many that has cheated repeatedly. So I know that I know that for a fact. So there's no you can tell me about that. We can't even argue
Don't
that.
sound like you presenting your information to the fact.
I don't have to present. I'm telling you for personal experience.
Well, he wasn't black.
Oh no, I ain't talking about that one.
I'm just
I ain't
saying
talking about
personal experience. Whatever black man you talking about, he wasn't black.
I'm talking about the black man that I was married to for 30 years. I'm talking about that one.
He wasn't black.
No, yeah. Okay. If you look at my daughter, you know he was black. So we ain't gonna we ain't have to go no further than that.
Your daughter light skinned.
Brown is not light skinned, but it don't matter. Her daddy was black. Okay, so I'm talking about him. Okay, so
I hear you talk.
And I know other black men who have done similar things. And if you get a whole bunch of black women together, we'll all tell you the same thing. Start lying.
Let's get to the show.
Okay.
All right. Anyway, this show based out of South Africa, so I had to get past that first and get used to that part. The English overdubs. And so we all know what polygamy means. And so for those who don't know anything about the show, and I'm gonna try to talk about this in a way that I'm not giving any spoilers for the show, but I am gonna show you the trailer for the show that I have available, and we can talk about it.
Okay, let's see the trailer. I have seen this trailer.
Angazi ukuthi lapho mahemhem ukhuluma ngawo yazi mina because mina umaskasi sijabule ngale ndlela.
Are you recording? 2 decades later, you still have this effect on each other? What's your secret?
Sonke lesikhathi ngitshela mina nawe ukuthi right, ukuthi happy. Imina ngakusiza wayakha yonke lento nayo 20 years. Awulawuleki wena. Cabanga ukuthi kwenzakala mina emsebenzini usuku lonke. Bahlala abantu la ngaphandle. Thola kwethu. Lokho I'm not gonna allow him to stretch lokho. Sengithatheke isinqumo sokuthi sizomthatha abe umfazi wesibili. Uthando liyabekezela lunomusa. Uthando alunamahawu. Qedile. Iziphathi okungafanele aluthokozi ngokuhlala. Lubekezelela izinto zonke. Angizokulahlekelwa ngene ukuthi sengiyaqala empilweni yami njalo sengizwa.
Without someone, always to meet you not to them first.
You feel like you're running. Ubona ukuthi umshado uzobona. Njengoba nisazi isisho sithe ungapheli kahle.
I missed it. It was June 12th.
No, but you can still watch it. Watch the episode.
When I watch, I think I have seen that trailer. Not all of it, but I think I've seen that trailer. That looks very interesting. I might have to catch that.
So the whole premise of this show, it's short episodes. Episodes are like maybe 20, 25 minutes long.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
And so they're quick episodes, and it's 22 of them in this season, and it's pretty much based around this individual, this man who his name is Jonas. He's a very influential individual who has a lot of money. His company, they don't go into too much detail about the company, but he's very wealthy. He's married to this woman named Joyce. However, as the show progresses, she finds out that she's not the only wife. So in the culture by which they live in, polygamy is a thing. She just is finding out through the course of the show about her husband's sexual escapades throughout their marriage and continuing on. And so it's kind of like I got another clip I'm gonna show a little bit later, but I want to really grow this conversation to be more than just polygamy in and of itself, but I want to be able to deal in a real sense in relationships that in today's world, monogamy is not something that is widely practiced in most relationships of today. Talking to a lot of people, especially Gen Zers and younger, they don't believe in the institution of marriage. Those who are getting married is at a shorter or smaller percentage in today's society than others, and primarily is one individual, male and female. The numbers are really rising amongst females who don't believe in platonic relationships. They want to be able to be free to, explore their relationships with other individuals. And so I guess in the real sense, is polygamy something that should continue to be explored even in our Western civilization? Or is this more so something in other countries and other parts of the world that's more acceptable than here? And I guess in America, we got to really have a conversation about it, because some of us are in polygamous relationships and don't even know it. Like, we think we the only one, but meanwhile, they entertaining other people. So should we really have this conversation about it?
We mentioned this before, but for me, I don't agree that it's a lot of women who want the polygamous lifestyle. I think from my opinion, it's them saying that, well, I have to settle or make this choice because there's not enough decent men or decent men of color or whatever you want to have. I just think that's what people are now. We say, well, I'll take this over nothing. That's why I think because I legitimately do not believe that there are women who are saying that they don't believe in marriage, they want marriage and things of that nature. I don't believe that. I think that's a narrative. I think that's a false narrative that's being put out there. That's just my opinion. I don't believe that. So women are saying, I'm going to settle for this versus having nothing. And for me, I would have nothing versus that.
So, but open relationships is a thing, right?
You said open relationship?
Yeah.
Yeah, so a lot of people do have open relationship. Yep. But I think they make a conscious choice to say, I'll just settle for this because I'm not going to get what I truly want because I've been looking for so long and I'm not going to truly get what I want. So this is my next best option. That's how I view it.
Okay, so so your alternative is, hey, I'm going to just be by myself because you don't want to share.
That's exactly right.
Why not?
Why would I? Why would I want to share? I don't want that. The best thing I can say to this, if I'm with someone and say, let's lose Shirley Ralph. Shirley Ralph, her and her husband been married for like 20-some years. He lives on one coast, she lives on the other coast. They get together. When they have the time in their schedule, they get together. But she still, well, from what she has said, she still said, well, I expect we're still in committed relationships, and they are married. Well, even though they live on different coasts, she's not expecting him to have another person, and him the same thing. But they live on different coasts. Now, that's something that if I wanted to really get into something, I can say that, okay, we can have a long, we're married, but I live over here and you live over there. I expect you to be faithful. Now I could do that. I would do that. But as far as me knowingly sharing somebody, absolutely 100% without hesitation, no. I would not sign on for that.
There was a show, there was a pilot a few years back. It was called The Preachers. I don't know if people remember this pilot. It was a day show. It had
did you have it in all of them?
No. That was something else. This was like The View, but it was called The Preachers.
Okay.
And Monique and her husband was on this show. Mm-hmm. I found the episode and I downloaded it, and I wanted to share that segment of that show with us today, so that, because a lot of people says, back and forth, Monique was in a open relationship. Then other people say she wasn't. She came out talking about, if y'all think I'm this desperate woman, got to be in an open relationship, yada yada yada. But let's explore, and let's look at the episode, and let's judge for ourselves what she says and what her husband says about this idea of an open relationship. Oh shoot, I done lost the show. Oh, here it is.
We're here with the very funny and immensely talented Monique. That's right. And joining us now is her husband, Sidney Hicks. Well, here's a subject that I thought my fellow preachers would find very interesting. The two of you have a podcast called Monique and Sidney's Open Relationship. Is it true you all? Is it true you all actually have an open relationship? And what does that mean? Is it open 24 hours? Is it, what's going on? What does it mean to be in an open relationship? And I know this was your idea, Sidney.
Well, yes, we are in an open relationship 24/8. Okay. And by that, we mean that we're always open to conversation. We're open to the understandings that man and woman, or as a couple, we should have for one another. Thank you.
You automatically said, Sidney,
I know his idea.
And I think that's when we first came out with it, everybody said, oh my God, how could Monique let that man do that to her?
Because whose idea was it?
Well, because she's this big woman and he's this good looking man, and because she has this money, she gonna let that man do whatever he wanna do just to say she has a fine man.
So y'all talking about, because you talk about emotion and conversation, but that's not what y'all talking about, sex.
Well,
right now.
Here's what makes it beautiful, John. Okay, shake your head one more time. Here.
Whose idea was it? Was it your idea?
It was my idea, because 10 years ago, 11 years ago, I'm an entertainer. And this is my best friend ever. And what I did not want to do was be dishonest with my best friend. There may be times I may want to be with other men. And my best friend said to me, Mama, I've loved you since the 10th grade. Do you think you being with another man is going to have anything to do with me loving you? And then he said, well, if you can be with other men, I can be with other women. I said, well, that's not what I meant now. That's not what I meant. But it was my idea, because I wanted to be open and honest with the person that I was going to spend the rest of my life with.
I think that's amazing. And a lot of people think that that's novel, and y'all church people are going to have a heart attack. Monique is from Baltimore with me. So I believed in open marriage. I just forgot to tell my ex-wife about it. So it didn't go well. But I think that the key is,
you had that conversation.
The key is that conversation. But the biblical part I've got to ask is, as believers, how do you find that balance that we say that the bedroom is sacred for the two of you?
Who am I to tell her what she can and cannot do? And if I did tell her what she could and could not do, is there a possibility that she could still do it anyway?
Wow.
Okay. And then that's called cheating. And then that's called what you guys consider a sin.
Okay, so here's the thing. I know for my house that if I tried an open relationship, there would be a 100% divorce rate in my house.
And I think you should ask your wife to see the audience, because oftentimes we don't ever even have the conversation because we're too afraid what might come back. So we might want to check with the wife, because what happens is, John, is two things: finances and infidelity. Finances and infidelity will shut it down every time, but we're too afraid to say, let me tell you how I'm really feeling. And then you're going to tell me how you're really feeling. And then we're going to say we're in it forever.
And when you have a gentleman like yourself that just was able to make a joke out of what you did, that's the ingredients to make this a successful show, because now you're a human being.
Yeah.
You're not a pastor. You're not a preacher. You're a human being who has that word of God that you try to inspire people with. But again, the humanity of it. So kudos to you guys.
Well, thank you. Listen, we could stay here all day.
All day.
We've got some more stuff we have to do.
Because Jamal want to be in one.
Listen, I might ask my wife, but I'm going to be in another state.
Jamal want to be in one, baby.
Stop it. Monique and Sydney's Open Relationship podcast is available for download on iTunes. Thank you both so much for joining us today. We're the Preachers.
Now, for all those that say Monique was not in an open relationship, this, that, and the third, that's her words herself.
I have had my issues with Monique, my feelings about Monique through the years, and that right there. And as I watched it, it even disgusted me even more than because I had seen it before, and it disgusts me even more because I think she's FOS a lot of the times. I do. And if she feels that way, then that's fine. I just to me, it's still her saying, well, he's probably gonna cheat, or her not having confidence in who she is, or whatever, and saying, well, let me put this out on the table, and let me go here now. If you truly believe that, that's you. But I just have a firm belief, to me, that women make themselves or accept things because they say I don't want to lose this or lose that or whatever, so they make up a reason, or they say, oh, I'm okay with this, or they tell themselves they're okay with certain things, and they try to live with that. I am never going to tell myself I'm okay with my spouse or sleeping other being with somebody else. I don't give a damn how fine he is, and I've had some fine ones. Don't get me wrong, I've had some cuties, and I still got one money. So I'm never going to say, oh, because we're apart for a while, it's okay if you see somebody else. No. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna convince myself it's the right thing. I'm not doing any of that. So me watching her, I'm just looking at my head like, I think you're full of crap. That was my takeaway from that. Some women can genuinely feel that way, and that's cool. But just for me personally, I don't see it. I just don't see it.
Well, what do you do in the case where you had Pastor Jamal Bryant, who made just to say, I have always believed in open relationships. I was in one in my last marriage, but I forgot to tell my ex-wife.
And so I would dare ask him today with his current wife, does he feel the same way?
Well, I think the follow-up to that, I used to watch this show when it was on. But the follow-up to that, to open up the very next show, Jamal's mother chastised him for making just of such a horrible decision he's made in his past, and he apologized on the show and said that as soon as he got off the air and got his phone, his mama was blowing him up, and she chastised him for such a comment. And so the very next show, he apologized, and but whether he believes that or not, I don't know that his current wife agrees with that lifestyle or has agreed to allow him to live or partake in that lifestyle. So
see, to me, it's all about restraint. You are not an animal. You are a human being, and there are certain things that you should be able to restrain yourself from doing. To me, you just don't tell yourself, oh, I want to have an open relationship, or I want to do this woman that came in front of my face, or I want to do this man that made me. It's called restraint. It's called being an adult. So when you just say, oh, just give in to your temptations, because as we all know, there are temptations everywhere. We're looking all around. It's you having the maturity to say, I'm not going to go there because I respect myself or I respect my spouse too much to do that, because that's going to cause hurt, especially if you have not talked about having an open relationship. So that's inexcusable to me.
But you just mentioned, and same as they mentioned in the clip, like having a conversation about all of this. I don't know the conversation changes my opinion.
I don't even need you to have a conversation, because if you know me and you date me or we're married or whatever, you should know. Don't bring that dumb shit to me. That's how I look at it. So you should know. Don't talk to. I can't talk to her about it because she's gonna go. Yes, I'm not gonna do that.
Okay, so what if? Well, I guess the question answers itself. I was gonna say, what if a man got everything you're looking for, except the fact that he don't want commitment?
Then you don't want me.
True, you're right. He don't want just you. He may want you and.
No,
but
you don't want me because I don't do the sharing game. So you says obviously I'm not enough woman for you. So you need to have other women. So you go and do that and leave me the hell alone. That's what you do, and I'm okay with that. I am okay with that.
I need to unpack Pastor Patterson's statement. I guess I need to be prayed for. What in what light, what sense does that statement come about? Because he posted it a minute ago. So we were talking about this subject. So I don't know what he means.
Yeah, he said.
But I guess I need to be prayed for.
Well, Pastor got to be a little more clear. What he said? He okay with an open relationship? I mean,
I don't know. I'm not suggesting that that's what that statement means, but I think the thing is, singles in today's society have a major issue finding somebody because they're not like-minded. Oh, he said, thank God I'm single. Finding, the Bible calls not being unequally yoked and not having somebody who shares the same thought process, same mindset as you, not just about sexuality, but about life as in general. Like, I can't believe in God, and then we're fighting every day about whether or not there is a God that exists or who that God might be. Like, we should be compatible thought process about the mere fact that both of us are Christians and don't mind going to church on Sunday. Secondarily, you got to be like-minded in the sense of things that you like to do. You might be a homebody, but they may be an extrovert and want to be out and about, going to different activities that your city or state may offer. And you might be like, look, I work all week, I want to chill on the weekend, I don't want to do all of that. I want to go home, get some rest, and prepare for the next week. Y'all not, because they're going to be out at a comedy zone or see a comedian. They're going to go to the movies with their friends. They're going to go do other things, and you're going to stay home. And it's going to pull at your relationship, and to the point where it's going to start pulling apart your relationship. So being equally yoked in mentality is very, very important. And it's kind of hard to find because this is a difference between like jazz and hip hop, and are you willing to compromise at some level to get to know who you're with and to be able to share in the things that they like to do? And if you're willing to do that and explore those things together, then that is something beautiful that may be able to flourish and work. But if you have a conversation that, hey, you want to potentially explore and see other people, I think this speaks of certain phases of your relationship. And we've talked about this on this show, and you and I disagree on this. And I recognize that, but I feel as though in order to become exclusive with one person, that's a decision that has to be made individually after knowing what you want. Mm-hmm. And sometimes people don't know what they want, so they have to date multiple people.
Right.
And so through the dating phase, now I know young people that I've talked to about this at on college campus, because that's where I work. We've done real talk sessions, and those students have asked these questions. Young people call that talking nowadays.
Okay.
I call it dating. I'm old, I guess now. So I call it dating. You're dating one another, and you're dating other individuals to get to know people and to be able to assess, if this is going to work or if it's not. If it's not going to work, then we can be friends. We can, be cordial, Christian, cordial and kind towards one another. But I recognize there are certain things that you are looking for that I'm not willing to give. And there are certain things that I'm looking for that you may not be willing to give. And we lie to ourselves early in relationships by telling ourselves, well, we can change them, or I may be able to get to go with some of this that they got going on. When truth of the matter is, the things that you compromise in the beginning become the very same things that end your relationship later.
Yeah.
And so be real and honest with yourself. But I think that realism becomes even more real the older we get. After you turn 40, 45, by the time you get to 50, you listen, ma'am, sir, this ain't gonna work. But young people try to hold on to this idea of love, knowing that the person chew with their mouth open and you ain't gonna like that.
And that's the very point I was making. I was like, yeah, when you get a certain age, like I'm a particular age, I'm over 50. I'm over 50. So there you go. So I'm not going to compromise what I want or what I believe in just to say I'm in a relationship. Funny question. Brianna, we were having a conversation about a couple that we know of that the gentleman is 60 and the woman I think is right around the same age. And so at the start of the relationship, the guy said, because he just come out of a long 30-year marriage, the guy said, I'm not going to want a commitment. The woman said, okay, I'm fine with that. Well, after dating for like a year or almost 2 years, whatever, she decided that she wanted to change the game and said that she said she's not looking to get married. She just wants a commitment from him. Well, I said my point was, I said, well, you're wrong because you made him think that at the beginning of your relationship that you were okay with just you guys dating each other, but not saying you're in a committed relationship, even though they weren't dating other people while they were dating anyway. So she started bitching and complaining about the fact that he's not willing to say the whole commitment thing. So the guy ended up breaking up with him. Said, I'm tired of arguing every day about this. So we just gonna end this. And these are people of a very mature age that's dealing with the same stuff. But what you just said made a valid point. You said she tried to. I think she thought that once they're together, they're having a good time. They're going to each other's homes. They're cooking. They're going to stepping shows, and all this other stuff. And the other thing is that they were in a race relationship. She's black and he was white. So she introduced him to her culture, him liking or whatever. So I think she thought that she was going to change him, and it didn't happen that way. So I said she was wrong for doing that. That's what I'm saying. Know what you're going to allow or accept at the beginning, and not to say I'm going to go along with it to be with this guy, knowing that that's not what you want in the long run. So I mean, I couldn't really. She was kind of surprised, that you sympathize with the male side, and I'm saying why? Because you changed up on him. He told you what he wanted at the beginning. You changed up.
I mean, life is a lot of times predicated by the decisions we make, and those decisions sometimes come with compromises. We sometimes compromise some of the things that become deal breakers because there are other things that's more important to us. And it's easy for me to say because I'm married and I've found a wonderful individual that I'm married to and I love immensely. And so I think the thing is, we all the time, we want love so much and we want companionship so much. We look past certain things. And then when it hurt us, we are scorned, and then we blame whoever we try to blame. And we find ourselves in some very difficult scenarios all because of love.
I don't know why people find it so hard. Maybe because I'm of a particular age now. Why do people find it so hard to tell somebody what it is you really want? Why?
I think people are not, in today's world especially, this current generation is very, very blunt in their conversations and communication. I mean, the young men, the way they talk to women. And I mean, first of all, I work on a college campus. So there is no level of intrigue anymore. Like, from clothing to how we talk to one another, the game is no longer. It's not courting a young lady in some kind of way where you're using language to be able to get her to think a certain way. It's now put it out there. Hey, shawty, how you doing? And it's very direct. It's no conversation.
And then that's tacky.
Well, you're from a different generation, Elle.
Because if you that I am, but still a level of respect. If men come at you crazy like that, first of all, you're not showing me any kind of respect. I don't give a sweet Nelly's behind what generation are you talking about. If you come at me crazy talking about, oh, can we just get together or whatever, we not doing that, because you gonna come to me with respect. That's just crazy to me. And I think women have forgotten how to make a man or have a man with, hold on, boo, you gonna respect me. Don't come at me like that. You don't even know me that way to come talk to me and challenge me in that way. Like, you think it's okay just to be all casual, we talk about hooking up or whatever the young people say, whatever. That's complete. This is what I'm saying to women. If there are going to be some men who's always going to be respectful, no matter what generation it is, and then there's some who's never going to be respectful. It's about you letting someone know how far they can go with you or not, or how you can approach me or not.
Pastor Patterson said your generation did it too, just not with the words we use today.
Exactly, but there's still a way you approach me. There was always a way when you come to me crazy, I'm gonna run you on like you crazy. Even back in the day when I was younger, you could not approach me like that. Mm-mm. So to me, I don't. It's not even the generational thing for me. It's about the respect and how you talk to me, how you talk to me or at me or whatever. Don't come to me crazy. Just don't. And it's still men that's my age, older than I am. They still disrespectful. You're like, what? Are you really talking to me like that? That's all. Go. Because there is an absolute way that you say, hello, how are you? Whatever. That's like just like common courtesy, common decency, whatever you want to call it. You coming to me because you of a younger generation. What did Brown just said the other day? She was out, and she said it was a young. She said you could say he was real young, and he Brown. What she said had a young boy like hey something, hey lady or something. And what was the young boy that tried to hit on you? What you say? He said you crazy.
Oh, hey, baby, how you something like that.
Right, and Brand looked at him and said, "I'm old. I probably could be your mother." But he was a young guy. He came at her in a way that she was like, and Brand was not even 35, and she's like, "Oh no." So that's why I said some young women accept certain things, and then some will accept anything, and then some won't accept anything at all. But I would tell us, you don't approach somebody like that. You know, I would never have my daughter to accept somebody who walk up there and say, "Hey, baby," or at least you can say, "Hello, how are you?" It's not that hard.
Well, every generation is different, and that's why a lot of people say, date within your generation, not just your race. Within your generation, because our likes, our dislike, how we talk is shaped by the culture by which it reared and raised us.
Yes. I would tell. I could never. No one ever say that, but I would never date someone that was that much younger, like 20 years younger than. No, because that's a different generation. No, thank you. I don't have time to school you, teach you, tell you what I like, what I don't like, what to say to me. I don't have time for that. No. So come to me already correct, or keep stepping.
Well, let me say this to everybody that's listening today. Be careful out there. Be careful. And men and women, follow your instincts.
Yes.
Something ain't right about what you're hearing the person that you're dating or talking to is saying to you.
Yep.
If something don't seem right, then most likely it's not.
There you go.
1 + 1 ain't 2 in that scenario. Don't let them convince you that this is a new math.
Right.
Because you're going to eventually find out some things that make that equation the way it is. And you should, if that ain't the kind of relationship or lifestyle you're trying to live, you need to get out as early as you can, because it's harder to get out when your heart is entangled in all of that individual.
I agree with that. I agree. If it don't feel right, keep it moving. Don't let people talk you into something that you like. Just don't feel right to me. So I agree with you 1,000%. And well, thank you, Dr. Fight. That was a very insightful on the couch with Dr. Fight. I appreciate that. He's gonna have more to talk about that too, because this is what he is right now. He got more to talk about this. I'm telling y'all right now. Because it's intriguing. But I like to learn about what young people think as well. But the whole dating thing, they probably wouldn't want me to talk because I would let you the hell out of them. They'd be like, oh my God.
You would.
I would. Because I don't do nonsense. I don't do nonsense.
That's
Anyways,
because you come with a lot of opinions.
Like he don't. Like Dr. Frank does not. But I will agree. I
do have a lot of opinions, but I don't share all of them with people as they talking to me. See, as a certified counselor, you typically let people talk.
You offer your opinions, then you ask theirs, and then theirs is wrong.
Right.
Well, not always.
And you tell them what your opinion is wrong.
Not always.
Always.
Okay, you two haters. Okay, so anyway, Brianna about to fight. I get today's sports wrap. So let's get into this whole that's gonna instantly irritate me. But come on with your
I've been irritated with. So apparently, Draymond Green declined his $27.7 million option, which is giving the Warriors some flexibility so that they can trade for Anthony Davis from the Wizards, and then they are looking to sign LeBron James.
Next to my Golden State
to have a reunion of LeBron and AD. First of all,
okay. Well, I don't know about sports. I'm not sure if I had this, but Anthony Davis is always on the sidelines. He always hurt.
Street clothes.
So, okay, yeah, there you go. So why would you all spend any money to get street clothes? And so you want street clothes and old man? I'm not understanding.
I just said what they're trying to be, the geriatric.
Yes.
Golden State is turned into a nursing home. Just ridiculous.
Oh my God.
Don't nobody want to see that.
I definitely don't want to see him in a Golden State uniform. Oh my God.
I don't need
LeBron James. I don't even like LeBron James on a regular.
I'm gonna have to pray on that one. I'm gonna have to, if he go, I'm gonna have to love my Golden State.
I'm gonna love my Golden State, but I'm gonna love them from afar. That's how that's gonna work. That's how that's gonna work for me.
But anyway, so that's a rumor that's going around. Also, what is it? Kawhi Leonard and the Clippers and the Raptors are in trade talks to possibly trade Kawhi Leonard back to the Raptors where he won a title in 2019.
Okay.
Ja Morant, the Memphis Grizzlies star Ja Morant, has finally been traded to the Portland Trailblazers. Now, what's James Harden declined. There's a lot of options are being declined. Some are being picked up. DeAndre Ayton for the Lakers, he opted into his $8.1 million. He not nobody picking him up. I'm sorry. You did right. You opted in. Because the start of NBA free agency starts, the first? Yeah. I think.
All right.
Well, let's talk about the only team that matters. The Charlotte Hornets.
Oh, Lord.
Well, they blew up the team, kind of.
Let me address all of these haters out here. Who don't see the genius of what's happening for the first time. Let the Hornets cook. You hear me? Let the Hornets cook.
They robbed Minnesota for LaMelo.
Ooh, yes, we got the better end of the deal, baby. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because there's two things the Hornets need. The Hornets need a proven winner. They need a proven winner with this young catalyst of a team with Musa and with Knipple. This young talent gotta stay together and gotta be able to grow. And LaMelo is not the leader to take us to the promised land. As much as he's a good offensive player, he's still young, which means he's still out here speeding in Charlotte, doing all this foolishness, impregnating all these baby mamas around town. It's too much. So yeah, ship him to Anthony Edwards, somebody else who like to make babies and like to do all this kind of other stuff. Birds of a feather. Let them be together. Thank you. All right. Now, what that does is that gives Charlotte multiple first-round draft picks over the next 5 to 6 years. multiple second round draft picks over the next 5 or 6 years, because the guy, remember, the Miles Bridges trade also gave us first and second round draft picks. Also, we pick up Nasir Reed, which is a proven winner, and a big man that can stretch the floor 15 to 18 feet. He made over 153 pointers last year. He's an offensive threat as well as a good defender. But watch this. This is where y'all missing. The Boston Celtics is in talks right now with the Charlotte Hornets to offload Jaylen Brown. And if Charlotte takes some of them first and second round picks and give them up to Boston, because that's what they want in the future to be able to keep their team young, guess what? We get a Jaylen Brown, aside Caleb White, aside Con Knipple, aside Musa Mbato, aside Nasir Reed. We looking at a 5 or 6 seed off rip in the East, baby. Jaylen Brown to the Hornets?
Well, no, think about it. Jaylen Brown to the Hornets, he's a finals MVP. He's an NBA champion. And he wants to be the number one dude.
He ain't going to be in the news. He ain't going to be out here doing reckless stuff. He going to be a level head in that locker room. He going to be able to take these young players and show them, bring a winning culture to Charlotte already. They proven winners. Like, they ended the season 28-10, proving that they are on a hot streak. They can really be a team to be reckoned with. In the East, ain't that hard to come through. Look at what the Knicks just did. Like, the East ain't hard to rise to kingship. So he gets out of the shadow of Jason Tatum. He's now got his own friend. He's the franchise player. He come in and instantly makes this team a force to reckon with the level of young talent that it has, and with the amount of draft picks that they're able to offload to be able to get such a player. I'm just saying, everybody want to talk about LeBron going somewhere. Look, talk about it. But I'm telling you, the Hornets is working this deal out, and they cooking this offseason. And a lot of people hating because they got rid of LaMelo. LaMelo played.
No, LaMelo is that fool of our ball son.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, Melo, this was his first playing the majority of the season. He's been injury prone all of his career.
Yeah, he was like 95 games between like 2 seasons.
Exactly. I mean, he ain't been playing much.
Well, maybe he upset because mommy and daddy separated.
Yeah.
He ain't upset about that.
I'm just saying.
He ain't upset about that.
How many kids he got on the way?
I have no clue. They all had too many babies, because that middle boy, I think he got about 3 or 4.
Get out of here.
2, 3 different women.
Wow. Oh, so they some hoes.
All of them with that stuff in Alonzo, about he probably just ain't about the right woman to have more with. He only got the little girl.
Oh, wow.
But them brothers are his. Are some hoes.
Okay.
They what we like to call for the streets.
They for the streets. Okay.
I do want to say this before we wrap up. Wimbledon is about to happen, and Serena Williams is making her return. And so, what's your prediction?
I got my issues with her, so I don't know. I don't know about her.
Okay, as a tennis player, how do you think she's gonna fare at the Wimbledon?
I honestly don't know. I think she should have stayed retired. I honestly don't know.
We all knew she was coming back. I mean, I when I heard that retirement, the over under. How many years is she gonna stay retired before she returned?
Yeah, I don't know. I got no issues with her.
You got your issues with her or her husband?
Well, hell, when you talk about the other, in my opinion, but maybe not. But yeah. So I don't really know how I really feel about her right now. And the fact that she, like people were saying too, is that she's doing a podcast or whatever, and they taking it to not Twitter, whatever the hell it is now, X or whatever, and so you're doing all this stuff on this wealthy man's platform, and other stuff. So there's just a lot of stuff that some black folk are doing that have money that just rubbing me personally the absolute wrong way. And I don't care if people can say, oh, they can do what they want to do. They have their money. Yes, you absolutely can. But at some point, guess who's always been supportive in your community? It's your community. So to me, you doing other things because you have the money, the power, and you don't care what people say about you. That says a lot to me about who you are and your integrity. So I'm gonna leave the cards on the table as far as that goes. So I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know. I don't like how some folks move because you have money. Look at Dr. Fight. He said,
Don't answer my question, but all right.
Yeah, right. That's what I said. So personally, I don't care if she win or lose. To be honest, I don't care.
I don't think she's gonna fare well.
Right, because I think she's been out the game too long. I think she's a mommy to 2 daughters. Let your legacy stay intact. That's how I look at it. Let your legacy stay intact. That's how I see it. But it ain't me. That's just me. Is that it for everybody today, you guys?
Yep.
All right. That's right. Is it hot down there?
Too hot.
What?
I got up to the grocery store early. I got on my car and listen, I was ready to sit down when I was from the parking lot into the grocery store. I was like, man, this heat is killing.
Yeah, what you all down there? Because we feel like it's 105 like today. They said it's just climbing each day. I think about Thursday we're gonna get up to like 110 or 112 or something.
It's so hot that when you turn on the news, they playing church songs saying, "Get your life right," because it's hell out here.
No.
Oh my God.
I went to the store and parked the car, opened the door, and all I could say was, "Dang, it's hot."
It's hot.
I wouldn't even out the car. Then I got out to start walking. I'm like,
that's the thing.
Why is the door so far?
That's why I said when the heat is on, it makes you just want to sit down and drink something cool and go find the shadiest tree. Or the coolest pool. One of those.
I'm gonna go find a pool.
All right, you guys, that is it for us for the hot Monday. Enjoy the rest of your week, you guys, and make sure you stay in touch by us about this and everything on LB Media has to offer. I would talk more, but it's hot and I'm tired right now. So follow us on social media. All right, peace. And hair grease. Y'all don't want to hair grease; it's too hot for hair grease. All right, you guys, have a good one. Enjoy the rest of your Monday.
Hey, no. Go and see. Hey. Don't you do it. Stop it. Stop it.
Ray.